interview with Lamban Dube. Yeah, so Dube.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do understand that you've released 70 songs. Is that right?
Yeah, man. We're still working on some more, man.
Okay.
Because right now we are working on building up our own studio so
Yeah.
that we can release at least 100 first songs in the first 3 months. We need 100 songs. Our target as Soundslabs band, you know what I mean?
I see that. Okay, can you give us a sample of one of your songs in those 70 albums? 70 songs?
Iwe taona, iwe taona, iwe taona. Kulawilila tumama wa kupita kuchito kuti mwina tukapena kupeza moyo komatundala mazanga zikutela maendedu akazanga kufunsa kutamunanga ndalama zikutela kuti mwezi wina utatanda wauza kazi hanga tie mkaoni nawusa kuti ndinkananu kolandirako ngazionele ndekaini ndinkananu kulandira ndalama ndiri ndiziona weka zionele weka anandifusafunsa kazi wanga ali kuno mabwela munanga kudzatani damu yanga kazi wanga mwina kupeza moyo kuopa ndikangokhala anthu wazindiseka moyo wa masiku wano tikadzoka tidyanji pangomaliro tidyanji iwe taona iwe taona iwe taona. That song was done 1994. That is when we had a multipartism. Then we thought multipartism would bring something new. So it's when I composed a song that life is becoming harder and harder despite Malawi having multipartism. So I did that song 1994, Iwe Taona. Now we had to release it this year because now the conditions are not changing to any better, you know what I mean? So it's one of those 70 tracks out there.
I see now. But now, how do you see the future of music in Malawi?
Malawi music,
especially reggae music.
Yeah, we'll get to the top. We'll get back to the top because now I'm back for good. You know, I don't know. I mean, because I'm the foundation of reggae music. You know, I'm the deal in that business because reggae music is my life. Reggae music is what I feel. Reggae music is what I do. Now I'm trying to revive music because one thing that I've done so far is building up a massive studio where people be recording reggae music full time. And the sound cards that we're using there are the ones that the Jamaicans are using. What we need right now is just to find producers and put sense in their minds, you know, in their heads that they should promote, they should produce that something that is nice because they've got everything that is there, man. Yeah. So because now Soundslabs will be signing all the reggae artists that are doing better, you know, who are doing good, they will be signing them. And we'll make sure that we have good Soundslabs radio station where the music will be played. So we're gonna revive reggae music back into its position. You know what I mean? It's been so long. It has taken us long, but now I think jazz there. That's what I'm saying.
I see. But now, how are you surviving with this pandemic? Because there are no live shows, no anything like that. So how are you
That's why I did
surviving?
the song that I'm a living dread. Yes, I'm a living dread in a this a time of the living dead. I am a living dread in a this a world of the living dead. Yeah, you know, once a Rasta, you always a Rasta. You know what I mean? Rastas they don't depend on the world. They depend on Jah. You know, so Jah has been he's seen us through. You know, so we are surviving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just like a Samson was a Nazarene, so Solomon was wise. There come Emmanuel, he was a black man, and them claim he was white. Every time they making them paintings in a different places to fool the black man in his own land. Oh no, no, no. Oh, God, Rastafari is the mighty one, the conquering lion in Zion. Rastaman is the almightiest gatekeeper, the children as we are. Oh yeah, 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 I am a living dream. You know this a time of the living. Yes, I'm a living now. Yes, I'm living now. Yes, I'm a living now. Yeah, man.
So, what
So I'm a living
advice can
dream.
you give to the upcoming artists? Because I've seen you've been in business for so many decades. You know, if I can
Yeah, man.
remember, like maybe 3 decades now.
Yeah, man. The youth should respect the culture of reggae music. Reggae music is the only education that teaches people to live, mankind to live in unity. You know what I'm saying? The youth should abstain from those casual deals, no, those like abstain from those bad habits, that can lead them astray. Music is a feeling. Music is education. Music is culture. Now, if you don't want to be in it, there's no way music is gonna be in you. So they need to learn much, listen much, understand much, because most of the youth now they've gone astray. They're not writing songs. They are doing something that is different from the reality of music. So it's like they're going astray each and every time. They want to play bubblegum music just because they want to be popular or famous. They want to get fame out of nothing. Now, what happens is you become popular today, become famous today, but tomorrow you're not there. So you need time. You need to cook something that is well cooked. Then you can put it on the market. So, but that starts with the discipline. If you're not disciplined, music will never be there for you because music is disciplined. It's culture, it's education on its own. So the youth should know that this is a serious business. It's not something that you just do for fun or something. Stay away from casual. Live in love and respect elders in this business. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Rastafari. So another question is this: how can you differentiate the music? Because a lot of people associate music with drugs and something like that. And how can you explain that no, music is not about drugs. Music is about the levity and
there always be negativity and everything. A lot of people, they would like to be famous, and it didn't happen to them. So what they do is trying to frustrate those people in that business. There's nobody who will say they are righteous or they are good in everything. Everybody, they've got their own problems, their own weaknesses, their own strength. Music is a thing that most of the time you can never do it without an influence of something. There are some people who use alcohol, some people use ganja, some people use drugs, some people use everything, what they can use. There is a less number of musicians like me who don't use anything when we go on stage. We just go live, and they're like, no, we meet it. We just go there. You understand? But I don't keep on blaming other people who use ganjas or something, because there's a lot of bad influence out there, man, where people talk much about the artist. Instead of helping them, they talk bad about them. But there's nothing that we can say this one. Even the ministers smoke herb, the presidents they smoke herb. Some presidents they take drugs, but people don't talk about them. Some pastors take drugs, they take alcohol. But they won't talk them. They will talk about musicians. They will talk about football players. That's what I'm saying. It's just that people don't want to accept that musicians and footballers are the ones that keep the world vibes, keep the world in that entertained. I can say entertained. They keep on entertaining the world, the musicians and the footballers. There are some other guys that keep everything, like keep all this stuff. But they're not as popular as musicians and footballers. That's why they will talk much about them, because everybody would love to be a footballer. Everybody would love to be a musician. That's what I'm saying. So what people talk is just, they talk nuts, out of ignorance.
I see. What other song can you give us?
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. I said I remember when we used to sing in a government yard in Trenchard. Oba serving the hypocrites, yeah. Good friends we are, good friends we are. Yeah, man, Bob Marley, man. That's my uncle, Bob Marley. Because he was a brother to Peter Tosh. So, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Say no woman, no cry. Say no woman, no cry. Hey, hey, hey. No woman, no cry. Oh, you little daddy, don't shed no tears.
Okay, this other question is, how do you see the music business from now to the future, especially here in Malawi?
Yeah, we'll try to push, because things went wrong. We have to re-strategize, and see way forward. The problem is there's no unity between the government and the artists themselves. It's like the government look at an artist as useless people. They only need them when they want to campaign or do something else, that is to attract masses. But after everything, they are dumped. The artists are dumped. They don't want to use them anymore. So it's like the government doesn't know that art brings money to a country. Art can build up economy. So we need, as we're going, we need to have meetings with the government and talk about it. The problem is like the Union of MAM, Musicians Union of Malawi. It's been taken by the leadership that doesn't know anything about it. So it's been like that for years we've been led by people who don't know what music is all about. They are not music. They are not even musical. They don't even know what music is all about. They just know. They think singing is music. Now we need to have the proper leadership to lead the people. So we know when the driver is not good, there's no way the train will reach where it's going. So We'll start with the leadership, talk to the government to bring in sanity in the society so that people should start buying their own music, people should start respecting the artists, people should start to recognize the artists. Because arts is got a lot to do for a country. Blessed love, Rust.
Praise Lord. But as an artist yourself, what have you done with the Malawi Music Association of Malawi, MAM? Have you done anything to talk to them and see how they're going to work with the government?
I tried to talk to them, I tried to join them, but since they're all stupid there, they think when you talk, you're pompous or something. They're just stupid people. When people are stupid, they won't ever accept the truth. So what I've done is I've started my own journey where I know where I'm heading to. I can't keep on talking to stupid people like those and they think I will put sense in them. They don't have sense. Why should I put sense in them? You know what I mean? So they're all a bunch of stupid people, who sit around and gossip and talk about other people. They don't have money, they don't have this, they will talk about money. They want to go there and talk about money. They don't talk about the future. Because it's a bunch of hypocrites and stupid people, because we can't go somewhere and we talk about allowances and everything. Instead of talking about something we have to build a future. If I don't build a future today, people coming 23 years to 43 years to come, there will be these youngsters that have left. They'll find nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I went to collect some fuels and the allowances. Instead of telling the people the truth, I went there to get the money. But am I helping tomorrow's future? No. So it's a bunch of bumblecrats out there, man. They don't know anything about music. Music is a business, man. Music is a serious business. It's not something that you just learn, just wake up and you eat your sima and everything and you say, I want to become a leader. I want to do the music. No. There's less number of musicians in Malawi that can come up with something to help the future. But not these kwele-kweles and they're there just to eat and they're making their own congregation just to take a Rastaman down, you know what I mean?
I see, just to wine and dine on the poor people's expense. Yeah. Okay, another song please before we conclude our interview.
Amafuna takala na yewo mukonda na woso uye na woso we mama na woso uye ajiwona chimkasi iwe chokonkola kumati ndichiromote kupasamanta icho chimkazi kuyendesa notula iwe kumati chatola wiwala butola mkazi angakale holemela kongola amafuna wake moti mamugwira alinawo my feelings my feeling, emotional feeling. Let us learn to love. Now also, yeah. Amafuna takala na yewo mukonda. Now also, we mama. Amafuna takala na yewo mukonda. Amafuna takala na yewo mukonda. Also amafuna nakhala umukonda sudaka kaulemera mamuna town ya Shoprite fika kuna chikazi nyaki kudusa kama dula you much over. No, she wants somebody to control her. Yeah,
ndio funa kupita kamfusi, right?
Yeah, that's why amuna ambira makao sauka kwambira kamagula. They go for women who are
amalose.
It's like women without potential.
Oh, without potential.
Yeah, a woman should have potential. A woman should be a backbone.
Yeah, backbone.
You have to be doing something,
Yeah, you're right.
Not just because basuzimula idea fanya tumbraji manga. Almango kuja say una bag yaji manga. You do manga kasoma ngo yanga na kuti gudi asika bag ya stick. Because the woman can do anything for you. You want to be the boss, you have to have a woman that can help you, can assist you, can teach you, can inspire you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why poverty to some extent will never conquer it because of the way you think.
Yeah.
Being a man doesn't being responsible for everything. No.
But
Sometimes
also a woman got to take a role.
A woman also should take a responsibility on the house and see everything what is going on around the house.
That's true.
You know, sharp.
That's true. Okay, what would be the other song?
That Stromatenda was the first version of this. This is the first version of Stromatenda. It was done in 1996. This song, the ones that people know.
I was there at the studio. It was done by producer Chuma Soko at MC Studio.
MC Studio.
Yeah, I remember those days.
This is the first version. Then we had to redo it. That's the one people knew. But now this was the original version.
I see. Does it have like two video music?
No, only one.
Only one video music?
We are still trying to do. We are still trying to. We've got a lot of work to do, because in Malawi there's no promoters that want to promote real artists.
Yeah, you promote yourselves.
Yeah, in Malawi people want to promote stupid people.
So you are like you are on your own. You are like managers, promoters. You are like
I'm my own boss. I don't care about that because mine is a mission. But if I had somebody who can just do even the management, just to be doing the things that I want to do, come into office and say, boss, what are we going to do today, this and that. But in Malawi, you can't get, all they want is money. People don't want to sow.
To work and put the energy and effort on it, but they just want
money.
Want
to come and eat, come and see. So Malawi.
But they don't want to work for it.
We are working with the laser bomber class, you see. So it doesn't work. So we are trying. But soon I'll be. I think I'm heading in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay, can you tell us more about the Sound Slaves?
The Sound Slaves is a band that I assembled, I can say. I got them together from 2012. From 2012, I had maybe 4 Sound Slaves that never worked. They never materialized, you know what I mean? So I kept on asking God. I said, no, God, I need a band. I want to have a band. So one time, something strange happened. I met somebody by the name of Miami Kotafila Kaso. He was a Aria band drummer. He said, no, I'm not working with Aria anymore. I said, are you sure? Can we try to organize a band and see what way forward? He said, yeah, it's a good idea. But by then I wasn't active in the music industry. Now you can see somebody who's not active, but he's telling the guys, let's build up a band. You know what I'm saying? So it was like some Doubtive Thomases were everywhere. Said Lamba Dube can never come back, but he's finished, he's done. But in my mind, I know I was leaving, and I'm dangerous. So I told them, I said, trust me, we can do this. So the guys accepted, but they were not so sure how are we gonna get back, because they're dealing with somebody who's whose failures considered me as a failure.
Yes.
So I said, no, don't worry, I'll try to do that. So we bought a house in Balaka. We bought equipment we put there. I told them, musical menu. She play music every time she play music. So when I get a chance, I can come and join me. So we've been doing that. So things trying to materialize when we kept on going, like we met Owen Kalima, a youngster who plays lead guitar. We went on to have Halodi, we went on to have a lot of stuff. Now on the way, some of the guys jumped off the train. They said, no, we can't go on. We are leaving. So we let them go. We recruited some keyboardists again. Up to today now, Sunslaves is a band that is you have to reckon with. If you're not careful, they'll take you down. So it's been a journey, but Sunslaves is a band that we live together as a family. We talk, we shout each other, we do everything as a family. So it's a band that we live there because now we are trying to build Sunslaves house, their own house, their own studio, Sunslaves studio, Sunslaves selling shop. We are trying to build Sunslaves radio station. So it means Sunslaves soon will be a foundation, and the aim of Sunslaves is to help the elderly and the orphans. So we are working on those things that if we think get better, we should start our mission of buying stuff for the elderly and the orphans and everything. We have already started, but we are we're not doing it how we want it to be or how we want it to be. So we are just trying to push things. But soon Sunslaves will be a foundation, and everything is going to be all
right. There was a show on Mibawa TV.
Yeah, man.
It was a live show, and I believe it has been televised like twice. Can you call that show a success?
It's been televised every day.
It's every day?
Televised every day. Every day they put it. Since from the release, it's been shown on TV several times, you know what I mean? Because that show, to me, wasn't a success. But to the public, yes, it was heavy because they don't know that day we were all sick in the band. The drummer was sick, the keyboardist sick, the percussionist sick, the lead guitarist was sick, me, I was sick. But we tried to give out our best. And people appreciated what we tried to give because we asked God and so we said, nah, God, we are going to perform, but we have got problems in this band. Can you be the leader? Can you be our leader? So God said, yes, go. A lot of people, they don't know that they can speak to God. They don't know that. They're still living in those days where they say, God, you have to fear God. Those are gone days. God is our Father. You can talk to Him. You can argue with Him. If things are not okay, you can argue with Him. So I had to argue with Him. I said, God, you see now my voice is gone. Everything is gone. But I've got a show. Can you put that little voice of yours into mine so that I can perform? Can you put that little bit of energy that I can perform? So he did, yes, I will do that, son. So I went on and do that. It was a success, but not to us. We still need more. We still need more strength and more energy, But I think the next show will be a bomb. And everybody should expect a bomb when we meet again. Yeah.
I see that. That's my 30 minutes, or I can say half hour with Lambani Dube Rumbani Banda. Can you give us one song before we conclude the show?
Oh mama, kulijete. Oh mama, kulijete. Wananga inu inekololano, ilikuno kulijete. Ipozo mwezili kuno kulijete. Wananga inu siningate kunena. Oh mama, kulijete. Oh mama, mawandi mavolila kwambala, masana tuwa kundi watu, mazulo ni mavolila kwa zingama, kipoti sana, chimandi pete, kamabula ngetendi wamwea, kandi fundisa zanali, kalime ni moza inu wanga, hamaganisa zokonza nyubaya, omatu ine disadato, kalite kukonzela kwanu ndinkakuona, mwano wanu ndinkautiwa, komatu ndinkatha kumvetsa, ye mwana wanga.
Yeah, that's the end. Half an hour with Lambani Dube, Limbani Banda, Chikuawe, Toshi. What are the other names again? Chikuyabwe. Yeah, too many names. Don Daddies. You know, a simple man with too many names, just like Kamuzubanda. Just like Kamuzubanda, right? A short man with a long name. You know,
life, you have to please yourself. You can't live to be pleasing people. You know, in life, you have to please yourself, because you can't please everyone. Some people are failures that they want to capitalize their intelligence on you. So you have to overtake them and show them that you are unstoppable, you are unbeatable. You can do whatever they want to do, what they can do, but they can never try to do what I do. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be your own man, you have to be your own personality, you have to be you. Me, I've got people that I respect. Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, Lucky Dube, you know. Those are the people that I enjoy, you know. I enjoy when I listen to the music, when I hear them talking, when I hear them, you know, those are the people that I enjoy. So those are enough for me. Despite all, I love Jah, Rastafari, and Jesus Christ is the King. So, you know, so I can have all the names, you know, and I know, and one of the names that people don't know, I call myself Emmanuel Christ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I'm doing gospel right now, I'm Emmanuel Christ. And I've got another name, they say, well, I've got a lot of names, man. Too much names never to mention. That's Chazuka Kumanda. When I was down and out, God lifted me up, you know. So I said, oh, I'm here back to life, you know. Am I able to walk again? Is it true? Or is it a vision? Is it not reality that I'm facing? You know what I mean? So, enjoy life the way it comes, because you only live it once. Don't wait for people to be telling you, hey, do this, do that. No, they have to do it for themselves. Not come to you. Why are they coming to you? Why they can't do it in their backyard? And when people they're talking much about you, it means you are doing something that is right. Don't ever try to underestimate yourself. When people are talking about you, you are too bigger than them. Full stop. No two ways about it. So people shouldn't tell people what to do or when to do, how to do it. They should teach themselves how to do, when to do, how to do themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Rastafari live.
Yeah, that's the voice from the toughest himself. He's saying he can do what you can do, but you can never try to do what he does. Yeah, that's the toughest. One more song to cross.
I'm just saying, anything you can do, I can do it, babe. I'm the tougher. I'm the toughest. I can do what you can do. You never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Stop doing wrong. Change your foolish birth. Stop doing wrong. Live like a man. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Anything you can do, I can do it, babe. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. I tell you, you never try to do what I do, but you can never try. 'Cause I'm the toughest. Just try to do what I do. You're gonna be the toughest. If you try to do what I do, you're gonna be the toughest. Then you talk, 'cause I'm the toughest. Stop doing wrongs. Change your foolish past. Stop doing wrongs. Live up like a man. I'm the toughest. Ooh. I'm the toughest.